2.5 hours north of Lima, hidden in Peru's Supe Valley, sits Caral, the oldest city in the Americas. Today, I'll show you how to get there, what it costs, and whether this long road trip is really worth it. Getting there. For this trip, I used Caral as my base. About 2 hours north of Lima. From there, it took me another hour and 45 minutes to reach Caral. Driving your own car is the easiest option, though be prepared. There is at least one toll of about 10 soles 30 cents along the way. The first part of the drive is smooth highway. The last stretch takes you onto an unpaved road. You'll even cross the Supe River before reaching the valley. It feels remote, and that's part of the adventure. Would you take on this kind of drive for an ancient site? Leave me a comment. I love to hear how adventurous you be. Caral isn't just another ruin, it's over 5,000 years old, dating to around 3000 BC. That makes it as old as Egypt's pyramids, and more than 3,000 years older than Machu Picchu. When people were just beginning to build Stonehenge, Caral was already a thriving city. It was brought to international attention in the 1990s by Peruvian archaeologist Ruth Shady, whose research proved this valley was home to one of the first great civilizations of the Americas. Caral was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2009. And archaeologists have uncovered evidence of organized agriculture, irrigation, and even trade with coastal communities. They found quipus, knotted cords used for recording, and flutes made from bear bones. This wasn't just a village, it was a thriving city. Did you know Caral is actually older than the pyramids in Egypt? Tell me in the comments if that surprised you. Stick around because in a moment I'll compare Caral to other famous sites near Lima, Pachacamac and Huallamarca. Arriving at Caral, the first thing you'll notice is the entrance and visitor area, which has clean bathrooms, shaded spaces, and even wheelchair access for part of the site. But the real experience starts once you head inside with a guide. At Caral, guides are required, and honestly I recommend it. My guide was knowledgeable, friendly, and even offered to take pictures. Walking through Caral, a few things really stood out. The pyramids spread across the desert. The stone clock used to track time and seasons, the green Supe River valley below, and the different construction materials in the houses. Which of these details fascinates you most? The pyramids, the clock, or the valley views? Costs and logistics. So what does it cost? Entrance, 11 soles per person. Guide about 20 soles per group, whether you're one person or 10. There are clean bathrooms, shaded seating, and an interpretation center at the entrance. But inside, no shade, no card payments, and weak phone signal. Bring cash, water, and sunscreen. Three mistakes. Here are 3 mistakes to avoid at Caral. Visiting at midday in summer. The heat is brutal. wearing the wrong shoes, the paths are rocky, forgetting cash, cards aren't accepted. To put Caral in context, let's compare it with Pachacamac, located just south of Lima. Pachacamac was a major religious center for over 1,000 years, dedicated to the god Pachacamac. It has larger structures, ocean views, and a modern museum. Best of all, it's much easier to reach. Then there is Huallamarca, right in San Isidro, a single adobe pyramid with a small museum displaying artifacts. It's tiny compared to Caral or Pachacamac, but it's one of the easiest archaeological sites to visit if you are staying in Lima. Between the three, Huallamarca is a quick city stop, Pachacamac is a great half-day trip, and Caral is for those who want a true adventure. Which one would you choose first? Leave me a comment. For me, Caral was absolutely worth the journey. It's not just about the ruins, but the drive, the valley, and the chance to step in the deep past of Peru. Would you make this trip? Let me know in the comments. I always enjoy reading your thoughts. And if this guy helped, give it a like, subscribe, and check out my video on safety in Lima, linked right here. This is Victor. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.